development of Africa. In a nutshell, the press must be involved in championing the correct direction of development in Africa and culture on which African socialism as our ideal without the consent of the total, but only some papers which, when there is anything good about me or good about somebody whom they have selected not to publicize, then that one they will play down and even put it in a hidden corner somewhere. But when something comes bad about Odinga, they will make the headline.
Yeah, that was a statement Jaramogi made in London. There was a scandal which was in the Times in London, and we were there with Othigo Tieno. And Othigo Tieno insisted that Michael Blundell made a statement which was given prominence in the British press. And Jaramogi had the right to reply. And Jaramogi was replying to those scandalous statements which appeared in the British press. That was made in London. And that time I was also around there. That's the time I was going to Russia. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to take this opportunity to welcome all of you to this auspicious occasion, as I had said before, and also to introduce members of our family who are present here, the Jaramogi family. I would like them, I'm not going to introduce each one of them individually because there are many. Jaramogi has grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and he has, his wives are still alive. Those wives were in the church. If you saw them, then you would know Jaramogi's choice. Jaramogi was a very choosy person. He had very beautiful wives. Yes, and they are still here, Betty and Mama Susan. Can they all stand? The Jaramogi Karumaindo. The Karumaindo of Jaramogi. Please stand up, led by Mama Betty and Mama Susan there. And Professor King, but she's going to speak. So I don't know whether that is all of them. They are not, that is not all of them. But anyway, those who are not there, Santini Sana, the members of my family. Now, I just want to also take this opportunity to introduce Mama Margaret Kenyatta and one of the sisters-in-law of hers who was a student with my sisters. They have come here to represent their family. The former president, His Excellency Oburu Kenyatta, was not able to come. Personally, he has an engagement in DRC Congo, and his brother Muhoho has also sent his greetings to you. He is also away, he is out of the country. And Mamangina, all of them have sent greetings to you. And particularly Mamangina, we have very, very fond memories of her. She was a very good friend of my mom, Mary. She used to call my mom Mary. And when you go back, please pass our best regards to her. Our family has very, very fond memories of Mzee Kenyatta. If you go to Susan's house here in Milimani, you will find a room which was dedicated to Mzee Kenyatta. and that is where he used to sleep. That is where he used to have his security there and himself sleeping there in those very, very good years. And I also want to tell you people who think that there was a very, very big rift between Jaramogi and Mzee Kenyatta. Mzee Kenyatta was respected by Jaramogi, and Jaramogi regarded Mzee Kenyatta to be his hero up to the time of death. When Jaramogi was mourning Mzee Kenyatta, he mourned him as a hero. They disagreed on ideological issues. The disagreements were ideological. Jaramogi believed in one way, he was supposed to deliver services to the people, and Mzee Kenyatta was believed in another one. And because of that, some people are mistaking that Mzee Kenyatta was against the Luo. Kenyatta was not against the Luo. The disagreement between the families were not tribal, they were not ethnic, they were ideological. And therefore they were genuine ideological differences which should happen in a healthy political atmosphere all over the world. So we appreciate and we'll continue to cement those relationships. We shall continue to revive and correct whatever mistakes. If there were any mistakes made by them, we shall correct them. And we shall remain friends forever with the Kenyatta family. We are your friends forever. Thank you and welcome here. Now, I also want to say that this year, which is the 30th anniversary of Jaramogi's demise, this is the year also which marks the 40th anniversary of my mom's death. Unfortunately, I want to tell you that my mother died when Raila was in detention. Some of you don't know how painful it is when your mom is buried. In your absence, you are in prison. We tried to plead with the authorities to release him, at least to just come and say bye-bye to his mom, whom he loved greatly, whom he loved dearly. But they just refused, and they did not even want the information to reach him that his mother had died. Only Ida found some way of sneaking that information to him, and that is how he got it. But even when we met him 3 months after, they still thought Raila was not aware his mother had died, even though he had already gotten the information much earlier. So when we went to see him with Ida, we were seated and we were telling him that, you know, we lost our mom, and he pretended to be crying, but he had already known. So those are some of the historical things which happened at that time. But you can see Raila, with all those tribulations, being in jail for over 8 years, he's still going strong. Anybody who thinks that, you know, you can see Oburu is still very strong. How about Raila? Just as a child, isn't it? A small child. So that I just want to say that the man we are celebrating today, Jaramogi Oginga Odinga, was a very, very committed family man. He was a committed family man, and he was also committed to this country. And when he died, I can tell you there's a time I disagreed with him. I was disagreeing with Jaramogi because I was telling him, Baba, These people have given you too much trouble. You have been in detention and you came out so emaciated and you had lost so much weight because of all the thoughts in prison. Why don't you just leave the politics alone and concentrate on your businesses so that you can revive your businesses? But Jaramogi told me that, my son, I have lived with you all these years, but it appears you don't know me. You don't know the real Jaramogi. All those things you are talking about, which call businesses and small things like those, only take less than a quarter of my heart. Everything else goes to the people. That thing you'll tell me to leave politics is my life, and I will not leave it. I will fight for justice, and I will fight for the people of Kenya until I die. That was Jaramogi. Therefore, I don't want to continue much more than that. I just want to thank all the other participants who have come from far and wide to come and give lectures to us this afternoon. And I also want to say thank you very much to Professor Nyang' Nyong'o. Without Professor's heart, big heart, without his generosity, without his commitment to the cause, this occasion should not have happened. All the things which have happened here have happened because of his personal guidance and commitment, and very reliable lieutenant like Abalawanga. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And now, who is coming? Okay, thank you. Oh, Moses Kuria. Okay. Okay, I thank you very much. Let the Nini take over.
Thank you very much, Dr. Oburu. Na karibu sana, Waziri Moses Kuria. That's why you are hearing commotion. Can you just bring him forward slowly? Let me also recognize Governor Wanga. Let me also